Now here at Post 9, first on CNBC is CoreWeave founder and CEO Michael Intrater. Hey, Mike, good to see you.
Great.
Let me start by asking a question that I think may end a debate. I was struck by, when I listened to you, that the GPU depreciation debate, which is right in the wheelhouse of a lot of people, is over. And instead, the Nvidia $500 billion financing platform seems very much alive. Despite the two naysayers, I wish you would just kind of comment, because on your conference call, no one asked about Nvidia, which is very strange.
Yeah, so first of all, thanks for having me.
Sure.
Always appreciate coming in and talking to you guys after earnings. I guess this earnings is a little bit more fun than perhaps some of the others.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, I talked about how the company was going through this inflection and where things were going to change as we continue to scale the business.
The margin inflection, make that clear.
Well, it's margin inflection. It's a lot of inflections, right? And we're there, right? And so, we brought on 500 megawatts of power, which is astronomical. Our installed base is now 1.5 gigawatts, right? We are a massive supplier of this. Enterprise companies are beginning to adopt our platform. Contract margins, the contribution margins, as you said, are rising. And one of the debates that has followed this industry has been on older generations of GPUs. And what we have, I hope, put to bed here is that those older generations of GPUs are going to have a longer useful life than anyone anticipated. They are going to contract for a longer term, and they are going to contract at a higher price. And we already are seeing that flow through our platform. Since Q2 closed, in the first 5 weeks, we contracted an additional more than $25 billion worth of contracts. And to put that in perspective, like $25 billion is virtually the size of our backlog a year ago. And so it gives you an idea of how much demand there is for our product and how much it's growing. Nvidia and the financing companies stepping up and bringing this financing platform is a affirmation, as far as I'm concerned, of the business model, of the demand signals that everyone is beginning to see, that we've been talking about now virtually for years. It's really exciting for us.
But when I first met you, you told me that you thought that these chips would be still valuable at the end of 5 years, so that you would have the residual after that. It turned out that was wrong. They turned out to be more valuable than when you bought them. And these are very old chips, 2020. Now you can make more money right down to 2029. I want to know, is this an Nvidia chip and others might not be like this? Because it did seem that you mentioned over and over, and that's a great partner. But I want to be sure people understand that this is the currency and not just any old chip.
Yeah. So the way that we view it is it's the confluence of three things, right? It's the Nvidia GPU, which is the best solution in the market. It's the Nvidia software, which is the CUDA platform, which allows this fungibility, which is so important. And then the final piece of it is it's delivered through the CoreWeave cloud, which has the best software solution in market to deliver this infrastructure. And when you bring the three of those together, you're able to extend the life of this infrastructure. You are able to charge a premium price. And as you said, we contracted a 2020 vintage architecture all the way out to 2029 at full freight. And that's just an amazing commentary on the demand in the market for compute and the demand in the market for CoreWeave's solution of how to deliver this compute.
Can you give us any more specifics on this more than $25 billion that you've booked in the 5 weeks since the end of the quarter? Customer concentration, I don't know, any names or anything, any details you might be able to offer us?
I think this contract is a pretty good reflection of what our overarching backlog is, right? You have representation within that from enterprise clients. You have representation in that from foundation labs. You have representations in that with AI natives as well as industrials. And so we're really excited. Financials are in there. It's really a good mix of clients that are coming through to buy the solution that we deliver. So it's pretty exciting. One of the things that's really important to understand is that, not only are we contracting at an accelerating rate, but the margins are increasing, which will lead to long-term sustainability of our business model, right? I spoke in the earnings call about the 5 to 10% contribution margin increase, operating margin increase that are associated with these specific deals that are coming through. Like, that is going to have a lasting impact on our ability to run our business profitably.
Right.